This is 4 Minutes of Travel radio show with Lexi and Jaron.
For those who are not familiar with our show, every week we introduce new cultures and discuss them.
Today we welcome the expert of Cambodian economics, Meredith. Welcome, Meredith.
Hello, and thank you for inviting me to your show.
Okay, for those who don't know, Cambodia is located in Southeast Asia bordering the Gulf of Thailand. The capital is Phnom Penh. Cambodia has a king and a prime minister who is appointed by the king. The current king is Norodom Sihamoni and the current prime minister is Hun Sen.
Tell us a little bit about Cambodia. What is the currency?
The riel is the currency of Cambodia. For a while, that is 1975 to 1980, there was no currency, although the riel was issued in 1980.
Speaking of currency, Phnom Penh was established as a center of trade at one point. It functioned as a processing center with textiles, pharmaceuticals, machine manufacturing, and rice milling.
Some major exports are clothing, timber, rubber, rice, fish, tobacco, and footwear.
In the past, the way to greet anyone coming to this region was by putting your palms together in front of your chest and bowing lightly. With this you would say, Chamreep Suor. This custom has been replaced more or less by the handshake, but is still done with government officials and the elderly.
Old customs aren't the only things that have changed, though. Cambodia used to be the Khmer Empire, except its land was almost divided by Thailand and Vietnam. However, the French came in and saved it. A little later, the people wanted independence, and so Cambodia is what it now is today. Tell us about agriculture, Meredith.
Main agricultural products that are produced in Cambodia are rice, rubber, corn, vegetables, cashews, cassava, and silk. Main industries are tourism, garments, construction, rice milling, fishing, wood and wood products, rubber, cement, gem mining, and textiles. The garment industry currently employs 400,000 people, and textiles and clothing make up for 70% of exports. Mining is attracting investors who want to mine for bauxite, gold, iron, and gems.
Ancient Khmer had many arts with different materials. One popular art in ancient Khmer was making beautiful textiles. Although making textiles is less popular for civilians today, it is not uncommon to find a homemade cloth. As far as Khmer's beautiful paintings, there are still many artists in Cambodia today. It would be nice to see both ancient and modern works of art.
Tourism has grown over the years, and in 2012 there were 3 million counted visitors. However, Cambodia remains one of the poorest countries in Asia, and a long-term economic solution is still being determined.
They did only gain independence as a country in 1953. Norodom Sihanouk was the one who led the campaign for independence from France.
There is still corruption, limited opportunities because of lack of education, and income inequality. 4 million people live on less than $1.25 per day, and 37% of Cambodian children have nutrition problems.
Meals in Cambodia have not changed greatly. A meal consists of soup, salad, a main dish that has fish in it, rice, and vegetables. Fish and rice were also very common in year 1000. It is hard for Cambodia to get a hold of other varieties of food because of their location. What are some other problems Cambodia has to face?
The main economic problem that Cambodia has to face today is making sure that people have jobs and are getting enough money to live off of and getting the right nutrition.
They should also maybe try to find a solution for their growing problem of disposing hazardous waste in Phnom Penh.
Even though Cambodia has changed a lot since it was Khmer and gone through many challenges, it is still a place full of rich culture.
I couldn't agree more.
Let's have a hand for our guest on today's show.
Thank you for listening to 4 Minutes of Travel with Lexi and Jaron. Tune in next week to learn more about the ancient India.